When talking to people, you might often notice these little conversation topics like this one. They have a little conversation balloon icon in front of them. Uh, these are little charming anecdotes and stories that you can use to charm people. By clicking on them, you can just buy them, and then you get one more. As you can see, I already had a lot. There's 7 types of conversation topics. There's science and technology, philosophy and esoterica, jokes, entertainment, anecdotes, news and general knowledge, and then there's insults, of which there are 3. The regular insult, the insult comic level insult, and the Roastmaster insult. You can see on people that you talk to on their little attributes under their portrait what kind of conversation topics they like. This one likes entertainment and anecdotes. Although you can use these to charm anybody with, it works best if you use a conversation topic that the person you're talking to likes. This one likes entertainment, for example. So if I click on it, I now try to charm them with that little bit of conversation. And as you can see, I now have 60 points of charm extra. The cost of topics on this person are reduced by 60. So all topics now cost 60 less. As you can see, some are now free. For example, if I now buy a dollar pass, it's just free now. Every time I buy a topic, the charm credit, so to speak, goes down. So it was 60, now went down to 12, just by a random amount. You can stack them as well, so I can try again. Let's say I do entertainment. And now I got 45 more plus 12, so now I have 57. And you can do that again and again to stack them. You can also use insults. Most people don't like insults. You can find them for sale as well. Like this person is selling an insult, they can just buy it. I already had like 10, so now I have 11. So let's use a regular insult on this person. They have nothing to say back, but they're now offended by 10. That means topics cost 10 more than they normally would. So, for example, these place directions were probably 11, now they're 21, right? I immediately lost all charm by doing that. There's some people, however, who like insults, and you can use it on them. Also, when you use an insult, I don't know if you noticed, but here, let me do again. Oh, you can only insult people once, but if you use an insult, you get automatically get some voodoo. Like the normal insult gives you 10, the insult comic level gives you 100, and the Roastmaster gives you 1000 voodoo. Because hurting people's feelings makes you feel better. That's why. The way to use that really is if you get into like a crash or something and you get insulted, like this one, hey Yoda, watch the paint. This would cost me 10 voodoo. But I can counter that by using an insult. See, now it costs me nothing and I actually gained 10 voodoo. And although he's offended, what do I care? I don't want to buy topics of him anyway, right? So that's a way to use insults. There's also people who like insults. They'll have a little red conversation topic attribute under their portrait. You can also use charms on passengers. Yep. So we'll take this passenger. Right, as you can see, this passenger likes entertainment. All categories will work, just like with normal people, but it's best to match them up. You have a whole lot better chances with the charm working, or you get more points out of it. So the way you can use this, obviously also to reduce topic cost on them, right? But sometimes when you take too long taking a passenger, like let me just simulate this by skipping time. This one here. You do know where you're going, right? So this starts flashing. They're getting agitated, which increases the chance that they're gonna run when you drop them off and not pay the fare. So what you can do at this point, or at any point, you can use a charm on them. So I'll use entertainment. See, now he's not agitated anymore, and he says, I guess we will get there soon enough. So he's not as worried anymore. We still have 71 points of charm as well. That doesn't affect his impatience, but it still affects the cost of topics. So sometimes that doesn't last very long, like this might. After a short while he might immediately start complaining again. Let me just skip time. See, he's complaining again. But what you can also do is, like with the others, right, you can stack them, so you can try multiple times. Like, let's stack a bunch. Anyway, now we should have a good bit of time before he starts complaining again.